Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm Gingerdead. Today we're looking at the Gingerdead Man 2, which came out in 2008, and this movie's basically about this damn movie director. He makes all these shitty movies trying to, pick up his dad's legacy or whatever. This damn kid on the wheelchair comes trying to get a tour of his damn set and all that shit, and it's a bunch of weird shit that happens in this movie, and this movie's a piece of shit. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, the first one is better than this one, but this one just, I don't know what the fuck is going on in it, and I don't even think the people that made it know what the fuck is going on in it. But how many people can the Gingerdead Man get this time through? Let's find out, and let's get to him. The movie begins with this guy acting out a scene for a low-budget shitty movie that he's in, and they also have him introducing all these weird-ass puppets for the movie that they're making and shit like that. Then they end up stopping shooting the scene because something happened while they were shooting it. We also meet up with this guy named Calvin, and then he goes up to one of the writers and it pisses him off.
Tiny Terrors 9, Purgatory of the Petite.
I defy you to forget a title like that.
Then we notice this lady just giving out donuts on set and stuff like that. And then we see bro noticing the Gingerdead Man up in one of the boxes. The Gingerdead Man be stale as fuck, and he ends up denying her offer. We cut back to the set where everybody just on there fighting over this shitty movie that they're making. And while all this commotion is just going on, we see Calvin just running off the set or whatever too. Then we cut to him just getting up out of the box and noticing all of this going on. Then we meet up with Tommy and Heather, and Tommy wants to go see Calvin movie set. Then they meet up with Calvin, and Tommy starts glazing him for all the shitty movie that he makes. Then Calvin reassures them that they're going to get a tour around the set to show them everything. We see Calvin showing them the best movie star that they claim to have on set, and then this stuntman right here just tells them that they shouldn't go in there because he's pissed off.
Why not?
Basically thinks this movie's a piece of shit. He hates the script, and more importantly, he hates you.
Then we see him eventually coming out of there being pissed off at him because all of his scripts are ass, and then he tells him that he's a real actor and he wants to act in real movies. Gingerdead Man tells us that he has to find a new host, and then he hears one of the set people on the set overhearing them talking about a spell book. Then he just goes in there to go read it, and then it tells him that he has to kill 5 people. Then later on we just cut to Calvin showing them the sound stage of the set, and then we get our first kill when we see the Gingerdead Man killing this guy off screen. So yeah, then we cut back to Calvin telling them that they're gonna go to another set, and then he's gonna show them some puppets. Cut to the Gingerdead Man stalking this guy going down this hallway. Cut to Tommy just meeting this weird girl from earlier and stuff like that. Then we cut to the Gingerdead Man just spilling all this water on the ground and stuff like that. And while he's distracted trying to clean this shit up, we see bro just turning this thing on. We cut to Calvin just showing them another set or whatever and stuff like that, and then this time Heather actually likes the shit that she done seen so far and stuff like that. Then we see Calvin just easily bagging her by going in for the kiss or whatever. So yeah, then we cut to him just still trying to clean up that water that bro previously spilled. Then we see him about to die in one of the worst ways possible when the Ginger Man sticks that thing up inside of him. Then we just cut to him just smoking a cigarette or whatever, and then we see him just climbing up on this table with this knife, struggling while doing it. And then we see him going in for another 2 kills, giving me more to count. So yeah, then we see him going out on set trying to figure out who else he can kill real quick. And we see him discovering this puppet in one of the puppets room and stuff like that, and he actually weirdly takes a liking to it or whatever too and stuff like that. It also shows this bro that he can hear all the weird shit that this guy is saying to this puppet or whatever, and then we see him stabbing it after he doesn't like whatever the hell he just did. We just see him bringing out this chainsaw, fucking up this guy's hand even more. Then we just see Calvin and his tourist just now walking in on all of this shit, and then we cut to him just talking on this radio telling everyone to evacuate the fucking set. Then they go help him out patching up his hand or whatever, and after they get done doing that, they notice Tommy is gone from out that wheelchair. So yeah, and then we see the both of them just running around to go look for him as these people are coming out of rooms. Then they hear him in his basement or whatever because they hear him down there, and they go look. The only thing they find down there is this guy missing his eye or whatever, and he's freaking out about it. Then the Gingerdead Man pops out shooting him with these shitty effects and also killing. Then we see the robot just knocking down Calvin for a little minute, and then someone just comes in there randomly and completely stops it, and you won't guess who the fuck it is.
Here's Tommy!
say, Thomas?
And it turns out Tommy faked being disabled or whatever just so he can come to the theater for some type of vengeance, because all of the movies that Calvin has been writing are shitty and he just doesn't like the movies at all. We see Calvin just trying to convince him to calm down or whatever, and he also tells him that he'll recruit him on his team and give him a 3-pitcher deal. But as he's still trying to convince him, we see Heather just fucking everything up by hitting him. Later on, we just see the both of them tied up on one of Calvin's shitty sets, and then just Tommy just, you know, still talking like Tommy and saying random shit. Then we just see the Gingerdead man just, you know, getting up, walking towards Tommy or whatever while he's trying to do this weird ass ritual for some reason. Then we see him slowly creeping up behind him and also stabbing him, killing him, giving us another kill. Then somehow Tommy's blood done made all these puppets come alive and shit like that, so yeah. Then we see all the puppets just end up crucifying him and stuff like that, putting him up on this cross and then setting him on fire, also killing him as well too, so yeah. And then we see this guy just coming up in here, you know, with this gun. Then we just see him, you know, coming in here shooting up all the puppets or whatever, so yeah. Then after that we just see them kissing or whatever, doing whatever the hell they do, and then the movie ends with this homeless guy just, you know, eating up the Gingerdead man. By my count, I only count 7 kills in this movie, which it being 1 lady and 6 other guys and 1 Gingerdead man. So yeah, there you go. But with a runtime of only 70 minutes, that leaves us with a kill on average every 10 minutes each. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Yeah, next year actually we'll be coming back with It's Welcome to Derry. So yeah, but until next year, I'm Terrell Hill. This has been the Kill Count.